nativeenergy.com.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that organization.
Yeah. What happened is I work with another group called the Riot Girl Inc.
Yep.
who have a great website, and they offered to actually underwrite offsetting our carbon emissions to wind energy, and I suggested using a native program because I honor the earth, and the environmental organization we helped start funds native environmental groups, and one of the things that we really work on is wind energy, is supporting tribes that use wind energy and sell wind energy, and so we're all setting the tone because we use a lot of gas power. Unfortunately, we make a lot of pollution, and we're doing. I mean, it's not offsetting your carbon emissions is like the smallest thing you can do. There are so many. We need to find other ways as we're touring to create less waste and less impact. And we're trying not to use plastic bottles. We're trying to use stereo bottles, things like that. But we drive, we stay in hotels.
Right.
I think eventually we'll have to have a veggie bus or something.
Right. Go Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
No, but nativeenergy.com, and they're also, a majority is Native American owned.
Yeah. So they support, there's a lot of tribes in the U.S. that are sort of trying to change the paradigm, the energy paradigm, to be, instead of like the coal and the nuclear and the impact that it's had on those different tribal communities, they're saying, we don't want coal mines, we don't want nuclear waste. We want to find an economy in our community that doesn't have to be traded for public health, or public health doesn't have to be traded in for our economy. And so we're supporting tribes that are using wind energy and solar and trying to support the effort to have that.
Just getting back to your label, Daemon Records, can you explain a little bit about the name, the origin? Why?
I got it. There was a book that I was reading called The Gift, and by Lewis Hyde, about art and commerce and sort of how that works and how art works. And there was this thing, and at that time I didn't know about the golden compass and all these references to Daemon or Demon, however people pronounce it. And I used it because it was referring to sort of the center of your being, kind of the core part of you that is the artist who creates the art, and it's actualized as you're creating art. And so it's your spirit.
Right. Since you last appeared, or first appeared with us on the buzzsabout.com, there's been a lot of chatter from our readers about Honor the Earth. So is there anything new going on, or any new events?
We're planning a spring sort of show in Montana. There's a tribe there that's been fighting really hard against methane development and coal development. So it's somebody we've worked with for a long time. So we're going to probably go out there and do some stuff. We just revisited an issue with the Desert Rock power plant in the Southwest. Did some interviews, and we did a show out there and talked about that a lot. And what we're trying to do also is on the Honor the Earth site, they're doing this. We're promoting house parties, and we're giving people sort of the tools to kind of have their own Honor the Earth house party. And Emily and I are going to record like a little video and a song and stuff that you can play at the house party, and we're going to do it beginning of September and start it up as available to people to use just for that. Like, so if you're going to do a house party, you can have that, and we're going to have like a special thing, like where if you host a house party, you get tickets to a show and things like that. So we're trying to, basically a lot of funding has been dropped because the economy is so bad. So we're trying to find creative ways to raise, I mean, some of the grants we give are as little as $1,000. So, if you raise $1,000, you're helping a tribe right there, So we're looking for creative ways to do that. And then we have a lot of other bands that are giving money just kind of out of the blue. They'll just, like the Monsters of Folk.
Oh, right. I read about
Connor Oberst and
yes.
Jim James. I can't remember who was in that band, but every city they play in, they're donating to local organizations, and the one in Minneapolis is on because that's where our home base is.
Right.
So it's very cool.
One question, because I know you have to get going, but so you have your music, you own Daemon Records, your social political activism. When you get home, do you do to unwind? Or do you have any time to?
Yeah, I do. I make time because it's important. I have a lot of animals. I have like 7 cats and 5 dogs and a partner and a pet sitter who's a friend. And I spend a lot of time with my animals, and I spend a lot of time hiking. I live in the woods, and so it's pretty idyllic.
Yeah.
And I get home and I just take all my clothes off and go outside and run around and jump over. That's basically what I do.
We won't get that on camera.
Yeah, and I just commune with nature, actually. I mean, that's music and nature. That's kind of fun for me.
Right.
I don't spend much time in the city when I'm at home.
No.
Yeah.
Enough time on the road. Okay, well, we just heard an amazing sound check.
I don't know.
I can't say enough about the Field Tiger. It's my favorite Amy Ray solo project.
Cool.
But check out amy-ray.com while you have Daemon Records for Amy's artists. There's some great Rose poems on it.
Oh yeah, she's a songwriter. She's a songwriter right there.
Girly Man,
yeah.
The late great Utah Phillips.
Yes.
So check out those artists, and thank you for joining us.
Thanks.
Again, just one more thing. It's,
okay.
As it's Buzzsabout tradition, we end in a hug. May I have the Amy Ray hug since we're ending our summer 2009 season.
We'll do the 2-handed one.
Oh, you were always my favorite. All right, we're out.
Oh, thank you, JBL, for being loud.